Everybody, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. A lovely day here in Suffolk, UK. Right, today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review of this inflatable boat seat called NAUTIC. Ordered it off Amazon. That wasn't cheap. It was about 134 quid. It did take about a week and a half to be delivered, but I've got it now, so it says high quality. Let's have a look at it. This particular one, I've got a HONWAVE T35 SIB and also a HONWAVE T40. I think this one is made specifically for the HONWAVE 240 or the boat of that size. Slightly difference in the price, but yeah, this should fit the bigger boats or the HONWAVE T40, and the width is 94 centimeters or 940 mil. That's that one. The other one's 82. But this is the 94, so at least they've sent the right one. Let's have a look inside. Inside it just comes in another plastic bag, and it's got those sort of valves, which are good. They're non-return valves. I'm pleased about that. Seems to be loose, whether it's a spare or just the one, I don't know. We'll find out in a second. So this is what it's like unfolded. You've got these little backpacks, which are ever so slightly padded. I mean, not much, but they are. Then you've got quite a durable material over the inner. Little tie down points there. They're not quite you'd tie them down to in the HONWAVE, but you could at the bottom. So obviously when it's blown up, it's like that. And then you've got a zip along the back. Let's hope that's a zip that can cope. I've already got it dirty. Look, let's hope that's a zip that can cope with salt water. And inside you've got the plastic. This is typical plastic that you'd expect on. Oh, it is quite thick, actually, to be fair. That is thicker than a kiddie's, inflatable toy, as I often describe things. Yeah, that's better than I was expecting. So let's see if I can find a blow-up valve. Where have they hidden that? Right, that seems to be thought out as well. There's a little patch, which again is nicely padded. This is better quality than I thought it was going to be. I've got one of these similar chairs. It is a camping chair, and this seems better. So that was the valve that you use. It goes in there, and it's an internal one, so it won't stick out and poke anything. So let's put that in and get it blown up. Yeah, just screws in obviously with that round there to keep it in place at the top of it. Well, I can't find any instructions that came in the box with it. Not that you really need them, to be honest. But you pump it up, I'm pretty certain, with a standard push fit connector like that with a pump. I'm just using my Ryobi inflator. It doesn't have any PSI notes that I can see, but this will be low pressure, so I think you just pump it up as hard as you feel is right. And these can't pump up the PSI really, they just pump it up. Let's give it a go. So there it is, inflating. Looks like that'll be fairly quick. So yeah, it's branded NAUTIC. I think these come from Europe. I'm in the UK. I don't think these come in the UK. It took about a week and a half to come, or more, from Amazon, and that's unusual. But there you are. So let's see how it's doing. Right, still going up. The test is going to be if it holds air. So I'm going to do an air hold test first. See how it fits in the boat and see how it holds air. I'm going to block the intake. Some people have asked how this interacts with the tiller. So we're going to see and how well it is. But people have used these and said they're very good. But I'm giving it a test. It's quite expensive just to be an experiment, as it were, but I thought I'd go for it. So how hard's that? Nearly where you'd be, I reckon. So say, this particular pump can't actually put pressure in it. It stops when it gets to a certain amount. I reckon that's good enough. Right, so this should be a non-return valve. Tighten the lid up. I don't really know what that bit is for because it's bigger than the bit it goes over. So I'm just tucking it out of the way. Alright, get your finger in and do up the top. Shouldn't be necessary because it is a non-return valve, but It's always best to have a little bit of belt and braces. So there we are, that's in, and then that just velcros over, which is quite a good idea. Okay, so there it is. Yeah, I will put it in the boat in a bit and see how we go. Hopefully you can get it in with it blown up. As I say, I don't quite know what you would connect those two in a T40, but you might find something. There it is. Well, it's been blown up for about an hour and I can't detect any sort of going down, so that's my first test, which is good. So let's now go and fit it in the HONWAVE T40, see how it fits. So that is in the T40. It's really quite easy to get in. Obviously on the new T40, the IE3, you've got to take the oars out from below there, I think. Got to be honest, I didn't used to like them there. I prefer them up here. And this doesn't come with clips, so for travelling on the road with it, you wouldn't have them made, have them in your car. But they can't actually go anywhere on the water. They would have to do that, and that's very unlikely. So they're there. It's actually, you can see where the tiller goes, and a lot of people think, well, that ain't very good, but actually I would normally sit on the seat there, so that's where would sit. I have got in and sat in there, and if you sit there and lean here with your left hand, it's actually very comfortable to steer. So there it is in the boat. You could use these tie downs, but you don't need it, I don't think. These tie downs, I really don't think you need that. Obviously the fuel line has got to go under there. I haven't done that, but that will go under there easily. And so there it is. Initial thoughts are, yeah, it might be quite nice, but we'll see. Obviously you take the seat out, which I had stuck that on, so hopefully if we go out tomorrow we can put it to test. But initial impressions are, I think it might be okay. We shall see. There's the position I've put it in, and so on. A lot of people won't like the tiller up like that, but it actually can work very well. You can see already it's marked it, but it's a usable item. Okay, thanks for watching. That's my review of it, unboxing and putting it in the boat, and the NAUTIC air seat for a SIB, specifically for the HONWAVE T40. Thanks for watching.